This is an opportunity that we can't pass up.
A kei aku iti, kei aku rahi tēnā koutou katoa. Nau mai, piki mai kake mai e hoa mā ki tēnei whakapāhotanga. I Whanganui, i a Whanganui Collegiate School, e whai wahi atu ana kia Francis Douglas Memorial College. Kāti koira te pūtātara e te iwi, e mea ana. Tatangia e timata ana tā tātou kēmu ki tēnei o ngā whiringa whakataetai e ki ana ko te Central North Island Secondary Schools Rugby competition. Anei māua ko Dale Husband e mihi kauatu ana, kia koutou kua tūhono mai ki tēnei whakapāhotanga ki runga i a whakaata Māori.
Aira, nei rā te mihi e te whānau, kia ora atu koutou i o manaki tanga i o tautoko o te kaupapa o whakaata Māori. A pleasure to welcome you along as we celebrate once again this rangatahitanga through Papatākoro. And today bringing you the action of Whanganui up against Francis Douglas Memorial College, the latter from New Plymouth. And of course, Whanganui, well, we know where they are from. Pretty decent sort of a day considering the weather that has hit Aotearoa over the past couple of days. And looking forward to the action here today as these two teams mid-table do battle for the honours as well as we see the Whanganui Collegiate team line-up.
Anei te rarangi kapa e hoa mā ko ngā paumua, ko Sherritt, ko Gibbs, ko Karatau, Maben, Prouting, Humphrey, ko te kaikāpene o tēnei kapa ko James Olds. Kei te hiku o te nonoke tātou mā ko Seramia, Wagani Sau. Whakawhiti atu ki ngā paumuri ko Isaiah Putukoro, te Kairau, te Hawhe Peke me ki ko te Topa, Tahi ko Cruz Malo, ko ngā parirau ko Stark, ko McDougall ko te hiku, ko Rupert Smith, me te kāko ko te kapa ko Steve Simpson, rāua ko Mark Godfrey. E whai ake nei tātou mā ko te kōrero tahi ki te kaiako o te kapa o Whanganui.
A decent sort of a lineup we've got there as well as we see the pre-match routines from both squads. Thanks again as we just await the haka about to get underway. It's wonderful to have you with us here on Whakaata Māori. Let's go and take in the haka.
Kua takoto te mānuka e hoa mā. Ngā mahi a te rehia, ngā haka a tāne rore. Ko Whanganui tērā e hoa mā e mau ana I te poraka mā ko rātou ki te haukainga. Ana ko Francis Douglas Memorial College kei te poraka whero. Ngā manu whiri kua kake ai te Papatākoro. Ka whakawhiti atu tātou I nainei ki a tirohia tātou ki te rārangi kapa a Whanganui. A me te kōrero ki te kaiako. Anei te line-up tātou mā.
We've got Ullenberg and Willis, Wheatley at the front row of the engine room. Jack, Walls and Crawford will be behind them. Ballot and Whiting on the side with Isaiah at the back of the scrum. Lincoln Taylor, Jack Lawn, Goon, Whanganui, Hurley, Scott and Corrigan make up the 15. And their coaches, Leo Crowley and Thomas Kalin. Interesting looking bench as well to be utilised here from Francis Douglas Memorial College. They're in the red today. And of course in the white, the home team, Whanganui Collegiate. Wonderful to have you with us here on Whakaata Māori, and acknowledging right from the get-go the sponsors and supporters who have allowed us to cover the Central North Island competition. A comp that's been around for a number of years now, since 2012 if I recall, but these two teams sitting mid-table. Brad Watson is the referee, the Kaiwawao for the action. This is Francis Douglas playing from left to right, as I say. Pretty decent conditions here in Whanganui for today's clash. A warm welcome to all the Kei Tautoko supporters of both these young teams, and certainly wishing them well as we get underway. 35-minute halves here in Central North Island Rugby. We are underway as the ball goes straight down and into the hands of the big number 7. That's James Olds. You'll see them a little bit as well on previous matches here on Whakaata Māori. But as always, it will take just a little bit of settling in as they walk out their set pieces and get themselves good field position and possession as well. So just scrambling at the back of the scrums, the number 9, Simmons. First penalty going for the home team. And just a little bit of nerves going into this one here this afternoon. Wonderful to have you with us on a Wednesday at lunchtime as Whakaata Māori brings you live action of our rangatahi doing what they love best, and that's running around with a ball in hand.
Ko te whakapapa o tērā hāmene e hoa mā, ko te kore whakawātea I te pauro, not rolling away there. That was the reason for the penalty. As you mentioned, the kids would rather do nothing else than play futuporo uni ana. Kura tuarua tātou mā, anei te tūtira tuatahi o Whanganui.
Taking that ball nicely, though, as we see the first real run. And this is a powerful load up here as Charlie Maben gets hold of the ball. He's upended as well. Just 10 metres in from our broadcast touch. This is a nice opportunity for the home team as they get first dibs with the football. Centre field now, cleaning it out. Nicely done for Whanganui as they settle themselves. Simmons continues to provide the spark at the base of the play. That's him with the ball on to Willie Gibbs, who's got hold of it now. Gibbs takes it in, will deliver it up nicely, just wanting to maintain possession here. Whanganui, angled run too with a bit of sting and venom in it on the far side of the field. FD Memorial College, though, at the moment under tremendous pressure right out in front of the sticks.
Kei wainga pū tātou mai I te whira ko Whanganui āmua I tēnei wā. Ka haere kihia te taha maui, te taha matau rānei. Just holding it in the forward for now as we see a maka whakamua knock on, unfortunately, by our Fijian brother.
This is Seramaya Whanganui, who had a little knock on, and not surprisingly looking for the clearing kick. It goes to the back to Tim Corrigan, who has it momentarily. Francis Douglas out of New Plymouth with their first real touch of the ball, 2.5 minutes into play as they work it through the line. Little bit of a risky play as the big number 12, Johnny Afumasanga, gets in to try and make their situation a little tougher. Still in possession. FDMC, they've got hold of the ball at the back, but the boys in wide are putting on plenty of pressure, including Kalato, is getting himself across, and very mobile prop forward is the left foot boot to the far side of the field. That's a good clearance kick. They're under a ton of pressure as well, the visitors, but they'll go for the line out on the far side of the field, just a couple of metres inside Francis Douglas's end of the field.
Koira te hua deo mo ngā pukenga o ngā paumuri, kai whana I te pauro me te taha maui. It's so grateful and fortunate to have a left-footed kicker in your team. Predominantly teams are made up of right-footed kickers that can only tend to sort of kick on one side. But if you've got a left-footed kicker in your team, that's such an advantage to have.
Charlie Maben gets the ball, and it's nicely delivered up here as the first opportunity with ball in hand comes for James Olds. This is a surging run now from Olds. Back it comes for Simmons. They'll use it through the back line. winding into play, but just missing the opportunity to. With it now is Eamon, and he goes to ground, but the referee, for a moment, puts his whistle to his mouth, just seeing where the advantage will go. It's into the hands here of Francis Douglas Memorial College. The FDs, as we might call them through the course of the day, from Ngamutu. Here's a cutout ball, but just goes through the hands. It's picked up out wide here from Goonan, but the referee will come back for the first indiscretion. Still 0-0 after 4 minutes. It's been a torrid first few minutes of this match, as both teams just trying to organise each other and settle themselves in.
It's a few anxious nerves there, Papa. And ngā taha e rua, finding their feet. As we mentioned earlier on, aroha mai koutou e mātaki-taki mai nā engari, koenei kapa e rua kei te whiore o te tepu I tēnei wā. With round 5, still early days in the season, plenty to improve on.
It's a nice angled run here for FDMC as they come rolling through. Uhlenberg gets hold of the ball. It's picked up at the back, a pick and go driving forward at the moment too. Inside the 22 as Francis Douglas Memorial College. They haven't had much of the football, but here's their chance to get first dibs if they can keep their heads. It's Oliver Wheatley who comes away with the football on the far side of the field.
Me mohio ka tika tātou ko te manuwhiri ke e mau ana I te pauro hoi anō, ko te referee tērā te kaiwawao e tohu ana he hāmene, Whanganui, in the white strip. I'd hate to be mums of these young men and doing runs to the laundromat after the game.
Well, they're having a go, that's for sure. That ball has gone down. The referee will say you're over the line and we'll get a chance with the football in hand. Whanganui Collegiate School, a proud kura as well. Francis Douglas College as a Christian school out of New Plymouth. But they've had a strong reputation, as all these schools involved in the Central North Island Championship have. They're playing for the Tane Randall Cup, of course, the former Lindisfarne students. And we've had a couple of games there as well. So,
just to let you know, koutou e mātaki-taki maina, there's 10 schools in the Central Northland First 15 Rugby League tournament. There's Francis Douglas Memorial College, Lindisfarne College, Matamata, St John's of Hamilton, St John's Hoki o Here Taunga, St Paul's Collegiate, St Peter's of Cambridge, Waikato, Wesley College of the Bombay, Pukekohe, and Whanganui Collegiate, who we have on display this afternoon.
Kia ora. Good to have you with us. Thanks as well to MΑORI Plus, encouraging us all to be active through life and not just give up running in team sports as we hit our teens or 20s, become young parents. I think the goal for us all to maintain fitness and health as a people. Part of the strategy here is to highlight the efforts of our rangatahi as this ball is kicked deep, but it doesn't find its way into touch, although pushing towards the touchline on the far side. In possession now, Whanganui Collegiate, looking for his opportunity to get a hand on as Fergus Prouting. Good defence as well at the moment from FD. But another penalty here for the boys in white on the far side of the field.
We must know, Tātou Ma, that it's not just rugby that these young men get involved in. They have NCEA internal assessments, reading, writing, maths, science, all these subjects that our kids are good at. Even though the changes of the government and the changes to the NCEA, it's important to mould all-rounded young men and women.
Of course. That's the goal of our education system. So Whanganui Collegiate looking to play a pretty up-tempo sort of a game today and keep the ball alive for multiple phases. That one goes, we saw in our last game coverage of the CNI, a real tit-for-tat battle. I think it was St Paul's and Peter's where they were kicking fullback to fullback. It was interesting tactically, but certainly that was a wonderful game that we witnessed last week, and more to come here from the CNI. Coming up to 8 minutes of play, still no tries have been scored. And look at the positive vibes only. Nice message as well on the back of the Kaiwawao, the referee. Little knock on there. He'll be disappointed with that, Kobe Simmons.
Ringa pata e Dale. I tēnei waru miniti tīmatatanga. Ngā kapa e rua e raru ana ki te taha o te manaki I te pauro. Thanks for joining us, Tātou Ma.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed with that one, Kobe. It's pretty straightforward and quite a good effort by his teammates in line-out time. So these set plays are going to be important to the outcome of today's clash. Both these teams look pretty evenly matched there, Moiho. At the moment at the start of the game. Ball in hand through Jack Lawn. He keeps it alive as well. Chiming in beautifully with a flick offload. Tim Corrigan does very well. To ground is Flynn Scott. Coming to muscle up and support him. Goon and his forwards coming to Tautoko as well. Waiting for the ball. Taylor has it now. Through the hands, willing to give it. Plenty of lateral work at the moment with the passing game important. And a knock-on the far side of the field. Oliver Wheatley just skimmed through his hands. And the big prop forward somewhat disappointed, but it'll get more opportunities as the game unfolds.
Ka hoa haere ngā kaia ko ngā kapa e rua e deo nā te nui o ngā maka, o ngā hapa, maka whakamua, maka whakamuri. It's really important that they just maintain position and build phases, protect the ball as much as they can.
So here we are, the pack the scrum down again. Simmons with his opposite there, Taylor. The two number 9s. MΑORI plus and Bailey's flag. A little bit of wind, a bit of back chat as well. So 10 metres marched up the field. Here's a good opportunity for Francis Douglas Memorial College. Their coaching staff would be pretty pleased. They pride themselves on pretty directed physical rugby. They'll be aiming to win the collision and get over the advantage line with this opportunity into the corner. I'm sure they would have wanted it to go out on the far side of the field. Here comes Whanganui Collegiate. Back in possession on the far side as the big men roll forward. Pressure on the engine room at the moment. Just looking for who's got possession there. And the Kaiwawal steps in. Another opportunity as Simmons takes hold of the ball on the far side.
Life out of jail there, Dale, Whanganui trapped down their own red zone, but being given back-to-back penalties. Some people call them piggybacks, being able to get out of their red zone.
It'll bring in the 10, which is Cruz Marlaw.
Another left-footed kicker. He's got a decent strike on him, as we saw last week.
Yeah, that's a really good
nudge.
Really good kick. Just a few metres in from touch, but is able to secure a kick downfield. It gets him 30 easy metres. And now the throw-in from Willie Gibbs on the far side of the field. A warm welcome to all of the connections to these two teams, especially those who are watching in from New Plymouth today. Great to have your support here on MAORI Plus, live on the YouTube channels, and of course through Whakaata Māori going out live this Wednesday afternoon. So the line out to form. Nice climb as well. That's Isaac Ashworth, who is in the mix today, out to the big number 8. Wakana Simmons through the hands. Afamasanga has the football at the moment, but he's under some pressure. Look at the drive through, too, from his opposite number, PJ Whangali.
Very rare you see Afamasanga retreating. Kei te taha poto I nāianei ko Jack
Amon.
Amon tērā.
Does very well. Through the middle we come once again. This is 18 and Ashworth has the ball. Needs some support as his teammates come and muscle around him. Simmons grabs it from the base, then works it to the right-hand side. Charlie Maben goes to ground. Simmons is calling for it. He's got it there. It's delivered up now, and through the middle they come through Willie Gibbs. Gibbs, smart play. This is clever, and they want to maintain possession. Of course, that's the feature of the game. This time a little knock-on as well. Well, they've had some opportunities, and they seem very willing at the moment to get a little bit of roll-on. No score yet after nearly 13 minutes. Let's have another look.
Te taha poto, te aronga tātou mā looking at the short side, I think. The fullback there, Te Hiku, Te Haika, Rupert Smith, tends to try to push the ball back to one of his mates, but a slight hint of a knock-on. FDMC get the opportunity to set the nonoke at the scrum. They're on thereabouts of halfway.
And now, in possession, looking to chime in. It's onto the left boot. That's through Hurley. He'll send it right down to the far end of the field. It's chased at the back by Smith. Gets hold of the ball inside his own 22. Little step off the left and straightens. He needs some support. It's forthcoming now as his teammates get across, but plenty of pressure on from FDMC. Still, with Whanganui Collegiate, they have the ball. I'll just steady the ship. Simmons waits at the back, waiting for some clean delivery. Feels like the whole scrum is there, and a half volley pickup by Smith. Good kick from his left boot as well towards touch on the far side of the field. Little juggle, little bobble, but it's eventually picked up. Out by Flynn Scott, gets it into Corrigan, who has the ball. Now he gets it to long lefty. Good run here. And the 11, Goonan, does very well to take it in. His teammates come around. At the base comes Taylor again. Here comes Lorne. Lorne gets a runner as well. Francis Douglas getting a bit of a roll on at the moment. Confidence building into the hands of Jack Lorne. Keeps it alive through the fullback Corrigan, but there's a knock on as well. Will come on back. Referee was playing advantage. These two sides were very evenly matched in these opening stages. 14 minutes gone. Neither's been able to gain the upper hand so far. And so we're looking for what could be an exciting 70 minutes of rugby.
Yeah, for sure, Dale. It's been a genuine arm wrestle through the first quarter. Scoreboard remains untouched, but the intensity certainly hasn't. Very little separating these two teams at the moment. However, both sides are matching each other physically and tactically. Unfortunately, their hands and the way to maintain and build pressure hasn't supported them in being able to break the ice and get some points on the board.
Leo Willis with the throw in now, and they're just 10 minutes out, 10 metres out from the try line. A little bit of scrambling and jersey pulling, but this time they do get hold of the football. The gap starts to open up. And Francis Douglas driving towards the line. Have they done enough to get there?
Tata tonu, Dale. Te tihi o ngā paumua. Rua mita noiho te tawhiti anei. Te tihi o ngā paumuri. Ara te nama waru tērā. Haere tonu ana te paoro, te pick me te go. Ka hoki anō te referee ki tana wāhi I hāmene hia ai e Whanganui.
Well, you just feel like something's got to give here at the moment. It's scoreboard pressure as well. And Francis Douglas Memorial College was so desperately close there as we come up to 16 minutes of play here in this midweek CNI round 5 fixture. And it will be Francis Douglas kicking to touch. Fancy themselves in the lineouts.
Yeah, they must have some good set piece. The Francis Douglas Memorial College, them opting to choose to kick the ball out, have an opportunity here in the tūtira. Anei te mōro tātou mā. Francis Douglas, pick and go. Engari rawe, pakari te rarangi wa wāwa Whanganui. Taha poto. Ko Oliver Wheatley tērā. Hawhi peke whangahi ana te poro. Lincoln Taylor. Te tehi atu, ka hatia e Taylor, taha tūwhera. Anei, a kāta, karo whakaroto me te whana papa o te pauro, grubber.
That was Corrigan from the back. And it was a sensible play as well from the fullback. They will get another opportunity, but they were prepared to take it in there from the line out, then into the ruck and the maul, and then give it some width as well. They almost deserve this opportunity to score here. Beautiful play, and watch this step. Corrigan then decides to tow it through and doesn't get a chance to compete for the ball as the referee will come back. And we're just on the broadcast side here at Whanganui Collegiate.
Interesting, Dale, points on offer right in front of the post. They're choosing not to go for the penalty, get 3 points on offer, backing themselves, wanting 5 rather than 3.
Well, 17 minutes gone. You think that something's got to give. The referee having a couple of words here with the home team and their skipper. Yeah, this James Olds who's out having a word here.
Oh, you're good, man.
That's the big number 7. He's very mobile, James, and defence focused. His work has been pretty outstanding, not just today, but through the course of the early rounds of this competition. So again, they'll fancy their chances through the line out as the ball is put into touch, and it's Jack Lorne resetting here as Liam Willis comes in. Wonderful to have you with us on Whakata Māori. 18 gone, midweek CNI, and it's been rifled, stolen if you will, plucked from the sky as Whanganui Collegiate get hold of the football. They'll be content to get a kick away, and it goes right to the back. It doesn't go as downfield as they might have hoped. So another opportunity here. They'll be disappointed not to have claimed the possession from the line out, but Whanganui have the ball about 8 or 10 metres out from their own line. Still 0-0, still evenly matched.
Yeah, neither side has managed to establish or sustain pressure. We've seen momentum swing both ways, but no breakthrough points yet. Both teams had plenty of opportunities.
Oh, well, wonderful to have you with us here as we celebrate here on Whakaata Māori Rangatahi Sport. If you've just joined us in, this is round 5 CNI action. Thanks to Bailey's, Caltex and all the sponsors who helped to bring the action. It is with Francis Douglas Memorial College and Liam Willis, who goes to ground with the football. Searching for it is Taylor. He's got it now in his hands. Taylor flicks it out through Lawn. And now the midfielders just looking to punch a hole in the defence. Whanganui are resolute and hold their ground with their stoic defence midfield at the moment. On the far side, well, who's going to break through first? That's the question. We've seen momentum swing both ways, but still no breakthrough. At the base, he's had a good game so far, Lincoln Taylor. But the defence has been sound as well from Whanganui, who are getting themselves right up in the faces of their opponents when they have the ball in hand.
There's been minimal games throughout the CNI so far, Dale, where we've had 20 minutes being played and still 0-0. Full credit to both teams, leaving it all out there, but just not capable of turning the efforts into points.
That's what's got to be done here as well. Both of the teams have had opportunities, but the defensive systems of both squads at the moment are handling the challenges. Far side of the field, and a scrum feed here for Simmons. Referee talking to both packs. I need to ensure the safety of all the players out here. That is paramount, and I think we'll warm to that as we get a push over here as well, and one against the feed. So clever stuff for Francis Douglas Memorial College. You have the football just their side of halfway. And getting up quickly, this is Corrigan. Like what we're seeing from the fullback, he's driven towards touch and then dragged across the chalk, but the ball has stayed in the field of play. Play on, says the Kaiwa. Wow.
Awesome pictures from our camera operator too. He was Johnny on the spot right there. They did really well to keep the ball in play.
Said for his safety there for a moment there, boy. Got his head to get himself involved in the tackle. But again, it will be Francis Douglas. He'll get hold of the football right on the halfway line. It's as if we're starting off again. 22 minutes gone or thereabouts. And still no try. What's this? Look out, camera guy. You're going to get rolled towards it. Beautiful coverage. And all is well, as the saying goes.
Manaia Go Productions in the action.
There's the kick to the far side of the field. Managed to touch it, it would appear. But the throw-in will be with the visitors. Francis Douglas Memorial College out of New Plymouth. And they have really stood up here this afternoon in this mid-table clash. Round 5 of the CNI with the football. Jack Lawn, he smokes it through the middle. Lawn still has it. Pops that pass up. Beautiful half-volley pickup. His teammates come and follow him through. 2 metres out from the try line. And it looks as though they've done enough. Referee will call them back, though.
Me mihi ka tika ki tērā oma a Jack Lawn te topatahi. Engari ka hoki mai anō te pauro ki te wāhi I hamene hia ai. Confidence of flicking the ball back. Beautiful footwork, being able to break the line there, but kāre he hoa. Hei tautoko I aia.
Oh, it was the right thing to do. Some might say a little ambitious, but isn't this what Rangatahi Sport's about? Jack Lawn with the football. Gasses it through the hole. Have a look here, just leaving it back for his teammate in the half-volley pickup. Super slick.
Hea te tikanga o te hamene. Kāre ui te mōhio. Bueno, kei te mōhio ke te referee. Kaua ko māua ka ngā kai pāpāho. Thought that was the first 5-pointer this afternoon, 23 gone.
Well, both the defences are winning the race against the attacks at the moment. And while both teams have had attacking opportunities, the efficiency is questionable as they go towards the line. But evenly matched here. And that makes for exciting first 15 rugby. Hope you're enjoying the action here on Whakaata Māori to ground. That's James Olds keeping it alive here, Whanganui. The home team looking for a way forward, but the defence is solid this time from Whanganui again. And here's an opportunity for the red. Would you call that red, Moiha?
Tino.
Tino red?
Tino Wheroni.
Oh, well, there's the manga in the shot as well. That kick across. So they've been here before. A little bit of deja vu. You could sense the points. The first points could be hugely significant here. 24 minutes gone. Still no score. But you get the feeling it won't be too long before that situation changes.
Surely.
Liam Willis with the bullet.
Kāri tō tika te whiu, Dale.
No. But, wasn't as straight as the referee wanted. All that work, though, and it can be quickly undone by an errant throw. Hard to get them straight, though. I've passed balls to you before, and you've passed them back very crooked, much more crooked than that.
Comes down to the whakaharato, Dale, te prakatihi. The hours before and after training.
This kid, I think, was searching for touch. I've been impressed by Corrigan. He's getting himself involved. 25 minutes with the football on the far side of the field. Lovely ball to Flint Scott on the outside. High tackle. And wouldn't be surprised at all if the referee...
Kāri kōwhai, Dale?
Yeah, yep.
Kāore pia.
No, I don't know about the kōwhai card. Some words at the moment to Kobe Simmons and the skipper, Olds. Nothing untoward in it. Just, I guess, technique questionable. There's the kick onto the far side of the field. Look at the gorgeous day in Whanganui today. After some pretty rough weather. Big ups to our whananga that's watching in from the top of the South Island, to Tauihu. Been pretty tough. Francis Douglas Memorial College, Whanganui Collegiate. Climbing nicely, Jack Walls. Here's the best chance in some time. Punching through. Eye on the prize.
Toparua tēnei ko PJ Whaungali. Whaungali, kei reira hoki, te tihi atu, e ai ki te hau, te kaiwa wau, te referee kua hikina. Held up. Me pēhea e kore ai. Ka aroha hoki ki FDMC. Pohehe nōku ko te piro tuatahi tērā. Ngari auare ake. As we have another look at the topa rua a Whaungali, a PJ. Pakari te hanga o tēnei piki whara. Placing the ball back, a nice pick and go there, but Afamasanga, the opposing second five there, being able to hold the big bro up.
Yeah, for Masanga, if it had been a smaller guy in physique and stature, might not have been able to keep him from putting that ball down. So we're locked up again, still 0-0. Classic game of 15 aside here today. And certainly enjoying it. Normally you'd think that it'd be a pretty dry encounter, but that certainly isn't the case.
Yeah, locked in 0-0 tatou mā, deadlock, stalemate te ai ki e te hi. Scoreless rugby, but highly competitive.
Little step at the back. Weaving run. Trying to link up with the right wing on the far side. Francis Douglas slide across, and their cover defenders do an excellent job up through the middle as well, giving the ball plenty of air, and picked up just right as it was just about to go into touch. A weaving run finds their way just over the halfway line and into enemy territory as Simmons delivers up. Now's the time for the big men to make their presence felt as they keep driving into the Francis Douglas Memorial defenders. And another penalty will add some momentum and field position to their challenge ahead.
Te nuinga o te tākoro kei te wāhi mōrearea a Whanganui tātou mā. Has been sort of rare where the hometown have got out of their own half. About to head into the sheds with very little separating these two sides.
You know, both defences have really dominated the proceedings in that opening half. There's still a little ways to go, though. 28 minutes gone. And the big number one, Benjamin Karatau. Here's the throw-in from Willis. The tap back is clean. It's gone into the hands of Simmons. His teammates get around him now. had a strong game today. Kobe Simmons. Onto the 22. This is better. Just taking their time a little bit more, Whanganui Collegiate, in this play. Fergus Prouting. Big, strong carry from Prouting. Simmons working right. The double around, but it's been picked up. It's been picked up. The wheels are on.
Wai parahuti uti ne ko te tekau mā whā, ko Flynn Scott. Koe nei pēr te piro tuatahi. Toru te kau miniti o te wāhanga tuatahi, kua mana hia e te kaua wao. He piro, no mai te piro. Ko hoha haere mātou ngā kai mā taki, locked up at 0-all. Finally, Dale. Kua piro a Whanganui. Mo taku he, a FDMC. Under the post, going to make things a bit easier for the whanatapiri. The conversion, ka tiro hia anō tātou. A ki te tikanga o te piro.
Well, things are looking encouraging, weren't they? As Whanganui worked it through the right, but then Flynn Scott got hold of the football and was able to gas it away despite the efforts of Cruz Marlaw, who was chasing heartily. But certainly the try, welcome for Francis Douglas Memorial College. And that is just reward. They've managed to turn pressure into points, and they might go into the break with that 7-point lead. We'll have to wait and see. We're on referee's time here as well. Wonderful to have you with us. The forward packs from both teams have been really battling it out today, and that work to the right-hand side deserved a better fate. But just one little faux pas, one little error, and of course, Flynn Scott pounced on the ball and was able to gas it 70 metres to score underneath the black dot.
Finally managed to turn pressure into points, and that seems to be the difference as we go into the interval. Aha ko kei te rātu taha o te whira. It wasn't an intercept, it was more of a playing to the whistle and playing to the advantage as well, where they saw a bit of a bubble, and Flynn picked up the pill and ran 70 metres.
Yeah, well, just waiting for the opportunity, but both teams were poised for that chance. With possession here, Francis Douglas Memorial College, and they drive the ball downfield, looking for the fullback. That bounce this time is somewhat awkward. It's taken in the hands of Marlaw, who will work it to the right-hand side. This is Eamon who has the football, fleet-footed Eamon, and then turns on the right-hand side, but he'll be called back, Simmons. Well, there's a lot to enjoy about that attacking raid as well from the home team.
Yeah, look promising. First time sort of Whanganui has made a break, and the turn back on the inside to the halfback it's quite flash.
Hope you're enjoying the action again, acknowledging Celtics and also MΑORI Plus. We've got Bailey's supportive as well, and many other sponsors for assisting with the coverage. Here they are, Nativa, Apollo, Anchor, Bailey's and Celtics, and of course Whakata Māori. Wonderful to have their support, and yours as well this afternoon. Big ups to all who are viewing both at home, and of course many of our fellow athletes and students from the various kura involved in the CNI will be keeping a nose on things and just sussing out their opponents in the weeks to come.
Yeah, welcome once again tātou mā to the kāinga of Rangatahi Sport. Popo e te iwi coverage of youth sport and rugby doesn't stop here. Ko te Super 8 tērā, ko tauranga moana, whai wāhi atu ana ki a Rotorua, te Rotorua nui o Kahumata Momoi. As the Super 8 competition begins, Rotorua certainly a gun squad.
It's on Saturday. In fact, Apopo, I think it is the first of the Super 8. It's always a good day too, because Rotorua take a big contingent across to Tauranga and vice versa. Still with this action, 35-minute halves. The kick downtown is taken beautifully and confidently at the back. Francis Douglas Memorial College. Things are looking pretty good here as they send that one down a tit for tat. It is taken at the back here from Simmons. And just angling to get some support. Great follow-up work from Geordie Whiting as well, who's climbed into his work from long range. Simmons, Whanganui Collegiate in possession. FDMC working hard on defence. There's that left foot to the far side of the field and really just angles out. You can see a little bit of wind coming in, which would have assisted that ball. Coming in behind Whanganui. Quick to get across for his work is Isaac Ashworth. That's him in 18 But they'll be content just to slow things down a little bit at the moment. Francis Douglas Memorial College. These two teams mid-table after 4 rounds of the CNI. It's the boys from New Plymouth who have the ball. A dummy and a slice and another dummy doubling up as well. This is Whanganui. What a beautiful run and a double dummy run. Fantastic individual effort from the midfielder, PJ Whanganui. Brilliant.
Ko ia arunga mo te roanga ake o te hawhe tuatahi. Ko ia tetehi tino toki o te kapa FDMC. Ka hoki mai anō tātou ki ngā tō waitanga. Ko PJ tēnei. Tamihi ana te paoro. Aha ko tōna nui. He waiwai tere ona. PJ Whanganui. Ana ka piki haere ngā tatau. Te kaumā whā ki te kore e te iwi. Well, half times here, te āhua nei, it's been a compelling contest. Both teams have thrown plenty at each other. Hoi no e rua ngā piro kia FDMC ngā manuwhiri. There's been very little between them in the second half. It's beautifully set up.
Well, we're looking forward to that second half as well. The first was very, very tight. And just 2 breakthroughs for Scott and Whanganui. But still, we go to the break. Here in Whanganui, you're watching the CNI round 5 at Francis Douglas Memorial College at the halftime break. Lead Whanganui Collegiate School 14-0.
That is tough. Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, anei rā, a haka feels.
Ours just make sure that everyone knows who we are.
Te whāinga matua, kia rangatira tutu, kia waganui tutu.
Hear my brother say, stop.
I want to win. I want to win. Let's go. Anei a haka feels, te mihi atu nei.
Action! You might know us as rugby players.
Or that out-the-gate couple that pop up on your socials.
But what you might not know, holy shit, but they have a baby. We need help.
You need help, I'm alright.
Sheree and Gillies ki Māori Plus me whakaata Māori.
Hey.
Sport is about more than just a game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
What makes selling with Baileys altogether better? It's the energy we bring to every home we sell. Enhancing and lifting the energy of your home to achieve the best possible result. Because when the energy is right, you can feel it. Baileys, altogether better.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times.
I've been waiting for the right time. I'm just fine until I'm finding the greener grass, a little sun. It is yours, it is mine.
The forest should never have been taken off this steep hill country that's eroding, and it makes absolute sense to afforest those hills. What we're doing here is using the exotics to help that process get established. We're looking at a managed transition process where those pines are progressively thinned as the native understory establishes. We're trying to do several things here. Soak up carbon, establish native forest, and we're trying to improve biodiversity. You're achieving an awful lot with one program of activity.
The best kind of people I want to interview are the ones that have got something really significant to say.
The new season of award-winning current affairs.
It's really about having a conversation and listening.
Te ao with moana, ki Māori Plus, me whakaata Māori.
Hoki mai anō tātou mā, ki te wāhanga whakatā me ki I tēnei whiringa toa whakataetai I Whanganui I a Whanganui me FDMC o ngā motu. Ka te tiro tātou ki ngā whakarāpapototanga o te wāhanga tuatahi. E rua ngā piro anake, ngā rereketanga I Whanganui I ngā kapa e rua. This was an awesome break by our Topotahi, flicking the ball back, but unable to capitalise here. He's been very instrumental at PJ Whaongali. Kuia te kaipiro tua rua. Engari, he rahi ngā wā kua whai wāhi atu Whanganui ki tērā taha. Just unable to capitalise. Here's a run by Scott. Flynn Scott breaking the ice, scoring the first try for FDMC. Have shown huge dominance in this first half.
And this midfield run was full of class, a couple of dummies as well. And it really sort of came at a time when you felt it was really important for Whanganui Collegiate to hold their own, and it came somewhat unexpectedly as well. 14-0 your scoreline here with 2 tries. Good ones, though, to Scott and Whangali for that 14-0 lead. So work to be done here, and acknowledging the wonderful efforts been put in by the coaching staff of both kura. And, you know, half-time, it has been a compelling contest that they'll be looking to find more scoring opportunities, the home squad, Whanganui. I believe that they can too, because it's just a sort of change in momentum. Both tries were scored against the run of play somewhat, with the pick-up ball from Scott and then the bust through with the dummies as well from Whalangi. So I don't say that this one's done yet, far from, as we look at the crowd that's gathered here at Whanganui Collegiate. Proud kura with a rich history of rugby and support for the 15-player code. And conditions pretty decent today, although you can see just by their attire that it is a little bit nippy down in the River City. And a warm welcome to all of our viewers there as well. What Collegiate need to do, they need to dominate field position as we look on and see the other tauira from the kura are out there to support their players. They want to string together some multiple phases and build some pressure as well there, Moihai. But I'm sure they can do it, the boys in white.
Ko ngā pūkenga whana I te poro ko tāku e whakaro hia, and that strong kicking game could help them turn FDMC around. They need to improve their exit plays and relieve some pressure. Starts with field position. Let's hope Whanganui, the boys in Ngā Poraka Mā, get the opportunity to turn some points into some pressure into points.
We're about to get underway with the second half. Restart here from Cruz Marlaw, and that one is climbing and taking it in for Francis Douglas Memorial College. Big ups to their connections, no doubt. I'm sure that for Whanganui, their coaching staff would have said, hey, we're well in the game, but we do need to score next. And so keep your eye out. Now, there's been some excellent play, although that ball has been slightly errant over the head of the try scorer, Flynn Scott. And so with good field position, about 30 metres out from the try line. First opportunity with Whanganui Collegiate. And the throw in here for William Gibbs. Tactics just behind the play. Important that the throw is straight, delivering the messages. Benjamin Karatau. So pressure on here. Gibbs to get it right. That's clean. That's smart, but the referee still says that it wasn't straight. I thought it was better that time around. Kawawa doesn't see it that way.
All Boys Catholic School in New Plymouth, with one of the strongest rugby traditions in the Taranaki, certainly come to play here. The travelling team putting 14 points on the home squad, founded in 59, and have a proud rugby culture that continues to produce elite players such as Bowden Barrett, Geordie Barrett, Scott Barrett.
The Barrett boys.
Duplessis, Comrade Duplessis, Comrade Smith, as well as Duplessis Creasy.
Yeah, well, hey, that's some lineup coming out of one killer. The Barrett boys, solar panelists. There's the kick through as well. Juggled at the back, but eventually taken in by Marlow. They need some support. 23 in support, as well as the replacements are being woven into the play.
Very skillful topatahi is Marlaw, just being strangled a little bit of the pill.
Good defensive effort there from Carter Hurley, who makes the tackle Simmons gets it away. Good defence as well as FDMC have come to play today. Up by 2 tries to 0, both of them converted into the hands here of Whanganui. Out to McDougall, who has the ball, stepping back on the inside. Wrapped up the tackle of Goonan. And Goonan still alive. This is James Old has the football. More encouraging at the moment for Whanganui. Out to the left-hand side, working it through the hands, cut out ball on the far side and then threading an opportunity or creating one down the left corridor. Darting forward goes Lockie Stark. Simmons gets hold of the ball. Great defence here as well by the boys in red. Excellent effort there from Whiting. Another surging carry this time. Charlie Maben has the football. Now in possession. Climbing into their work. Simmons, short side play. Encouraging, and with the football here is Eamon.
Yeah, that must be the bell for lunch. Kei te tehi kura tātou, kura te tangi o te pere. Whanganui with their first opportunity to put points on the board here early in the second half. And ako William Gibbs tērā, ahako tana paku. He ngākau nui tōna, just on the toe, thrown away a little bit there by Marlo. Engari, hoki mai ki te hāmene. Sera mai Whanganisau. Cruz Marlo wishes he could have that back. I think he may have knew that there was advantage being played. Anea Whanganui. Whanganui ki te taha matau I nāne ko te nama waru. E tuku ana I te pāro ki a awhamasanga. Ngari kei reira tonu. Ka tahi te waiwai para huti ko ia. Tana piro tuarua tēnei. Ara te hapa. Ka puta mai he piro ki te hoariri.
Well, what about the tackle that preceded the scoop and run from Scott? We'll get another look at it, but it really set it up too. Let's have a look at that hit there. That was so solid. In fact, it was the try scorer. So double kudos to the flying Flynn. And the tackle was deadly. The run, the pick up and the run to the line. Well, that was the icing on the cake. Another great effort from the winger.
Yeah, most of the piro I tēnei rā, they all have come from errors from the home team in Whanganui. FDMC, Francis Douglas Memorial Collegiate have just been better at being able to tidy up the loose ball and converting them into points. Flynn Scott, tana piro tuarua, 40 minutes gone.
Well, he'll be pretty pleased about his work. He's not a big guy, but the timing of his defensive play was just exceptional. And the boys from Taranaki will be well pleased with his efforts. 21 points to 0. They haven't done a lot wrong as well, Whanganui Collegiate School. But what we've seen here is just some outstanding individual play. And Flynn Scott, let's get another, we'll get another look at it too before we wrap up our broadcast from today. Here's the downtowner, that was sensible, taken at the back here by the fullback, who again wants to chip it forward. This is Rupert Smith. That's Scott over there, dancing on the chalk. In fact, it's not. Apologies, it's the 9 Taylor. He just seems to be everywhere at the moment. Well, big ups to the squads. If you've just joined us, this is round 5 of the Central North Island Championship, featuring the best of our schools out of the middle of the North Island. Big ups to all of the connections across the Kura community and the First 15 schoolboy community through the Central North Island. Today's was a long time 0-0, in fact, deep into that first half before there was some tries scored to Scott Whangali for a 14-0 lead at the break. Referee having a few words in the middle here as steps in to feed the scrum.
The FDMC has shown the qualities that made them one of the most respected rugby programs in the Central North Island competition. Physicality, patience, ability to turn pressure into points, and they lead 3 converted tries to none.
This one's folded inward. And the referee will set it again. Grass in great conditions. Big ups to those who, and congratulations to staff here at
standings for the first 15 CNI points table. Tatou Marco St Paul's Arunga. St Paul's have won 5 out of 5, followed by St Peter's College, Wesley College, Lindisfarne, and the remaining schools hang out in mid to the near end of the table.
Yeah, well, that was a great game the other day, St Paul's against St Peter's. Classic, as we see on the rebound now, and wanting to get across the line and give some more respectability to the scoreline. Remember, 2 of them were long-range breaks, and the one in the middle there by Whanganui, I mean, that was, as I say, a double dummy. Skillful play from the midfielder, as we see Whanganui Collegiate School with the football now, and wanting to get across the line for their dozens of supporters who have come out to Tautoko with them today. Nico McDougall gets hold of the ball, and now they're inside the 22. Let's see if the boys in white can craft something here. Out of count to the first 5, MΑORI, Cruz MAORI, weaving his magic. It almost gets towards the line. It wouldn't surprise if that was Flynn Scott who made the tackle. It sure was. Outstanding game from the number 14. And not only is he scoring tries, but he's also denying the opponents from scoring them as well. Still in possession though, Whanganui getting close to the line. Referee well and truly intact.
Fully deserving Whanganui, te kai tikape tēnei, ara ko William Gibbs. Gibbs 2 metres out of the line. Running in pods. Haere taki toru atu, e oma taki toru atu. Pinched, picked off, hoi anō, ka hoki mai anō te referee ki te hāmene, te wāhi raru ai. Ara, number 8 opposing players having a little scuffle.
Can happen from time to time. You want to see it
escalate.
Yeah, of course. I mean, tempers are framed slightly and understandably. But no damage done. Just a little bit of pushing and shoving. The referee will have a word with the young guys and get on with the action.
Yeah, ko sere mai, we're going to sell tērā. Tana whanaunga, a le teru Isaiah. E rua ngā pati no whiti.
Positive vibes only, and that's what it says. Perhaps the players haven't been reading the referee's back.
More frustration, Dale, I think, in the points on the scoreboard. Can have a word to one another.
A 14-0 lead now, 21-0. 2 tries to Scott, one with Whanganui. And good play here from Francis Douglas Memorial College.
Just going to have a look shortly at a few of the highlights of the second half here.
It's a nice stepping. This is Cruz MAORI. I thought he was going to go all the way, but again, it was young Flynn Scott who went down with a classic front-on tackle and denied the hot stepping number 10 his line to the line. As we see here again.
Yeah, it's like the mihi to Mark Hippie for chopping up some highlights on the EVS. Tawa Butt.
Yeah, wonderful to be working with both. Got a quarter. Okay, back into the action, and Francis Douglas have the kick out towards the 22. Of course, their opponents desperate to get hold of the football. I tell you what, if they're able to get a try, they'll be able to get themselves on the roll. The tap back, and it's taken there by Liam Wills. He's had a good game as well, the hooker. His line-out work has been pretty exceptional. Claiming the football, though, but coming in from the wrong side to a penalty for Francis Douglas Memorial College. You're watching the action here on Whakaata Māori, banging at you live on Whakaata Māori, and of course through the other channels, MāORI Plus, able to pick up at any time. The Whakaata Māori YouTube channels as well, again, able to watch at your leisure. That's significant opportunities provided by these digital platforms. And again, thank you to all of the sponsors who make coverage of this type possible. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday afternoon here on Whakaata Māori, watching the best of our young people having a dig in this interesting CNI competition. Ball's coming out at the far side and chipping over the top as Simmons. I thought it went over the top. In fact, it ended up being charged down, but it's still in the hands of the boys in white. They have the ball and will work it across to the left-hand side. A chase is needed down the left flank.
Tino Kiki tērā. He 50-22. Ka hoki mai no te pauro ki a Whanganui Dale. Hangari te ana ki te rā o te whutuporo riki a rā te whā te kau rua te kau. Engari ki tēnei tūmomo whakataetai ko te 5 te kau ki te rua te kau mā rua mita. Awesome kick there by Marlo off his left, getting a kind favoured bounce. Proven difficult for Flynn Scott to manage.
Yeah. And the throw in again, it's Karato Ben, who will give the instructions to William Gibbs. Good opportunity here. That's the 22-metre line. And it's taken nicely, climbing high as Ashworth. Now the ball is Simmons. He'll go to ground and needs some support. Marlo comes in to work the acting half roll. He gets hold of the ball. The big man decides to have a surge forward, and James Olds gets that leg drive going post-contact and picks up a valuable 5 or 6 extra metres with the football. This time, it's Whanganui Collegiate getting themselves into position. They'll work it through the skinny corridor. On the far side comes Lockie Stark, who has hold of the football, and Stark will deliver it up, but the referee says here's another opportunity. Here's the tap and go. It's Simmons who comes field right into the centre of the park as Olds comes to support him.
Marlo choosing to opt to quick tap the ball there, and James Olds kei reira ki te tautoko i aia. Kei Whanganui i te whira kei reira hoki a FDMC e aukati ana i ngā oma. Ka haere ki hea. Ka noho pūmau ki a Marlo Māmuri ki te hiku o te tima. Kei reira tonu e te hikai aukati i aia. Hea hake tā te kaiwa wao.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. Absolutely thought that Rupert Smith got the ball down. He looked up just for that little nod from the referee. But a timely try here and a necessary try as well for Whanganui Collegiate in with Rupert Smith. Good lead-up work from Cruz Marlo as well as we get another look at it.
Ai ka te stero anō tātou ki te piro. Te ahunga mai o te piro. Me mihi ka tika tātou kia Johnny Awhamasanga. He ran their front door line, gave his hiku haika, Rupert Smith, the opportunity to slice through. And kicking duties with te wā tuatahi kia Nico McDougall. Rei te me he kiki māma tēnei. Bueno. Ai te pai haere, kua hoki te pauro ki Whanganui i te paukaura, kua pai, kua tika, kua tutuki.
Well, sure. Was that the flags up?
For sure.
Looked like it from our ankle. So a good one from McDougall. 21-7's the scoreline, and they've still got plenty of time here to make something special happen for the home team. Whanganui Collegiate lining up against Francis Douglas Memorial College. Here we go. 3 tries for the boys in red, 1 now for the boys in white. They'll get hold of it, and we hope that will build their confidence and expect a couple of surging efforts from them as well as we continue on. And it's the home team who have possession. Let's see what they're able to conjure up over the next 5 or 7 minutes in particular. So they've got possession on the far side of the field. FDMC know that what they have to do as well is just be resolute and staunch with their defensive patterns. Good defense as well. Super impressive what with the tackling of Scott as the left footer goes way downtown. And back to retrieve it there is Goonan on the far side. In fact, it's the fullback Corrigan. He too will kick it to touch on the far side of the field. So it'll be a throw-in for the home team, Whanganui Collegiate. About 15 short of the halfway line.
Whanganui Collegiate, yep. Been jamming since 2014. Long-standing tradition with New Zealand Secondary Schools Rugby.
Yeah, they have been as well. Great contributors to the Central North Island tourney.
Had a tour to Brisbane this year. Been to Sydney as well. A bit of Melbourne and Canberra. Across the past decade, the Whanganui Collegiate has demonstrated periods of strong competitiveness, particularly highlighted in 2019 and 2021. While players who progress to professional and international rugby opportunities is on the horizon of some of these young men.
That one's going slightly forward. Phil Scott gets hold of that. The double around. This time it's Carter Hurler here, I think. He has the ball just inside the broadcast touchline, reaching in for it. Lincoln Taylor, he has it as it's delivered up here for Jack Lawn. Lawn has the football. FDMC in possession. 52 minutes gone. 21-7, splitting them up through the middle. This man's already showed plenty of toe as well. We're talking about Whanganui. Wonderful effort from Whanganui, getting them into good field position. And that's Flynn Scott. Oh, well, he would love a hat-trick. I'm sure that some of theirs would be, that's the Whanganui players would be very mindful when he gets close to the football. 21 points to 7. Let's have another look at the run here as well.
Ko ke atu Dale, ko PJ Whanganui. Te tihi o ngā tino te kapa. Flynn Scott, kei reira i te ao i te pō. Ka tau te nonoke I nai nei. Kona rua te kau mita. Te tawhiti I te raringi piro a Whanganui.
Kobe Simmons has pulled off the back the Wangana so. So they have the football. Whanganui Collegiate, they want to score next. Really make a game of it. Is that a little knock on? It was at the base of the ruck. Well, little mistakes can have big consequences. A bit of a shake of the head as we see replacements coming on at the moment. Some disappointment, but also know that it is important. This is Mbudukoro. In jersey number 21, making his way onto the field for Whanganui Collegiate. And we'll pack the scrum down here on the 22-metre line.
I've been really impressed with FDMC this afternoon, Dale. 3 converted tries. Most of the boys played representative honours for the Taranaki under-16 Sharks. Some cricketers in the mix. Some Condors for FDMC as well. Favourite players such as Richie McCall, Kuntu Paia, the Barrett brothers for sure.
Well, I did understand the Barrett brothers also. And on the 22 here, as these two teams pack it down, 21 points to 7. They can ill afford to concede another try. Scrum half work here from Lincoln Taylor. Feeds the scrum. A few replacements on at the moment for both teams. Peeling off the back this time is Isaiah. He's through one, almost getting the pass across, but it's intercepted. I think it was Smith who put his hands in the middle, and now it ends up with Whanganui Collegiate. But they are still right just out from their own try line. And to ground with it is William Gibbs. In fact, it's Olds as it comes back. Here's the left foot kick to our broadcast touchline. They're just getting themselves out of trouble. 55 minutes gone, 14 points, still the split here between these two teams. Round 5. And the Whanganui supporters recognise too that it's an uphill battle. But as we know in sport, certainly doable. Here's the throw-in. Wills to make sure that it is dead straight like a bullet. It's tapped back, skillfully picked up. 21, Luca Thompson is in for FDMC. Double around on the far side, Eamon. There's some fresh legs here for the connections from the lads from Taranaki. Travelled 100 or so K across to Whanganui for today's game. Maybe a little probe and think about one down the left. Injured player and back player, that's Whanganui, I think. He's on his haunches, just getting up at the left-hand side of shot or coverage. With possession again. Back to the boys in white. Onto the boot of MΑORI. We'll send it into touch on the far side of the field. So, in fact, it's gone out in the full. I'll have to peel it back as well to where the kick was taken. The referee just pausing proceedings. I think it might be a look here at Whanganui as they go into a huddle as well. Francis Douglas Memorial College players. A little bit of work here for the medics.
Whanganui Collegiate certainly not waving the white flag here, continuing to ask questions and show plenty of character. It's got under 13 minutes so to play. Whangali, titihi, kai tākaro te rā, tāku I te tiro ai.
Yeah, well, whoever scores next does feel absolutely pivotal. If it's Whanganui, that gives them a big chance to come back in the last moments. But if it's Francis Douglas, well, you think that it's one bridge too far for the home team. But they're deserving of their lead. And young Flynn Scott certainly can hold his head up for his contribution both on attack and defence today. Here it is, the boys from New Plymouth have the ball. The lads in red getting the roll on now. Everyone wants their ball, their hands on the ball. Fullback timing in, Corrigan. Rattled in the tackle, 30 metres out. Releasing the football, and so it will be the ball for the home team.
15 minutes, still a long time in school rugby. 13 or so, I might add. 35-minute halves here in the CNI. And we're counting up. Clock stopped for the moment. You get that tick sorted.
Yeah, there's plenty of time, there's no doubt about that. But as we say, the next try score is going to be absolutely vital and pivotal to the outcome of this round 5 fixture. Again, Karatau, Gibbs, good combinations. Straight throw, important, perfect. Well connected and collected. Through the middle. Great defence though here from Francis Douglas. Holding up the pass to, that's the halfway line right in front of the Whanganui team. Right, have you ever say team is Ashworth, my apologies, Ashworth with the ball in hand. And again, Scott gets up quickly. This time it's on Eamon. He steps back into the traffic, Eamon. And that one has beaten everyone across the line.
They overran it a little bit. They'll Raka and MΑORI. However, advantage was at hand. 14 points difference.
Rupert Smith passes the ball on to MΑORI and Cruz with the football, wanting to get themselves in good field position for the line out. This one just claims about 20 metres, I suppose. It's outside the 22. Replacements on again here for FDMC. Let's see what sort of numbers are coming in at the back end.
Yeah, we've seen throughout the season, Dale, how important it is for the Kairifi, our reserves coming on to the field, providing impact. 21's on the field now. It's Isaiah Tukoro.
What we do know as well is that at this stage of the game, one score can completely change the complexion of the run home. So, building some momentum here and utilising field position. Looking to hold on to the football, Whanganui Collegiate. Important that they do. Just trying to create an opportunity. There was the toe through at Awhamasunga. Trying to be creative. It was played out by his opposite number, Whangali. 21-7 scoreline here.
He's been kept at bay, has Awhamasunga today. We've seen throughout the season that he's very dynamic, built closely to the ground, footwork and power in his arsenal.
Yeah, he's got plenty going on. But the nippy attitude that we've seen from Flynn Scott really has been the difference here today with 2 tries. Other than that, we've seen Whangali with a wonderful effort. And of course for Whanganui try scorer as well, getting them into the picture. Is the throw-in. This time instructions coming from the 16. That's Max Hadfield with his back towards us here. Throw-in job. Once again for Gibbs. Gibbs gets it nice and clean.
Koia ko te tūtira. Kua hua mai ko te tūtira. Engari hoki mai anō tātou mā ki te hāmene. As the ref stops the clock and just going to have a chat to both teams. Yeah, Meana, hey. Ko pai te whanaungatanga I Whanganui ngā kapa e rua mo te roanga ake o tēnei tukinga. Ka kaua tētahi e pā ki te he I ēnei miniti whakamutunga.
Yeah, not long to go. The referee wanting the lads to get through respectfully. And that's not... it's not
Toward, there's a set play here. Turn back on the outside. James Olds proving difficult to stop. Ako Seremaya Waganasau tērā. Te taha matau o te whira. Kāre he tawhiti, ka hatia, ka pupuri tonu te pauro ki ngā paumua. Ka whāngai rānei ki a mālo. Tatania engari kei reira te tihi. Te karo iaia, te aukati iaia. Ka hoki mai anō te pauro ki te wāhi. Ra, ko Olds tēnei. Olds, e ngana ana, engari kei reira ke he pātū FDMC, he pātū wata wata. Ngā paumua tonu. Ko Waitera, ko Putukoro, e arahi ana I ona paumua. Kāti, ko hoha haere te referee. Ko tū te mati wā. E hia ke ngā hāmene. Doing well to build the part, the wall, the red wall.
Yeah, the referee's getting a little bit frustrated here, and I can understand why.
Yellow card's been given. Ko te nama whā tērā e whakatāna ki te pai o hara. Ko ia, ko Jack Walls.
You know, Jack's had a pretty decent game today, but referee just building in frustration as we see another attacking raid here from Whanganui deep in the game.
Olds tērā. Ko a ringa raupā mo te roanga ake. Tū hapa ana I te hi atu. We go wide. Mālo. Kei Whanganui te whiro. Whira karo whaka roto me te tukurua o te pauro. Kei a Whanganui tonu. Ngari kāre te tihi e whakawāte ana I te pauro. Te taha poto anō, me te pīki pāhi ki te taha rāno. Kua tau te poro ki te taha. Matau. Kowai atu ko James Olds. How many chances did he get his hands on the board? Fully deserving. A James Olds. Dale. E kēmu kei mua I te aroaro.
I think so as well. James Olds deserves this try. He plays such a senior role in the squad. He's a very calming influence with his teammates when things aren't going well. But he's one of those players just has a hundy every time he takes to the field. So they've certainly given themselves an opportunity here. This conversion attempt will be important, but an absolute reward for the nature that they have taken into this, just the attitude that they've taken into the back end of the game. Important kick from wide out now.
Me mihi ka tika ki a Putukoro, mo tana whakaro tūwhera ki te pāhi whānui I te pauro. Kei te hoki mai, au ware ake.
No, well, it was a tough kick, had to come around significantly. Still, a bit more respectability into the scoreline, 21 points to 12, and just rewards for a strong game once again from the number 7, James Olds, into score there for Whanganui Collegiate.
Yeah, just I was grateful of the halfback's decision to throw a wider pass, a faceball pass to James Olds. Whanganui, our FDMC, I might add, we're familiar with the one off the ruck, bashing up the middle. Here's a break. Ki te taha, MΑORI. Throw back in by number 13. That's the Jack Ammo. Whanganui with their tails up.
Just short of the halfway line, Whanganui who have hold of the football. Well, would they be able to get across and score another try? Will it be a long-range try, or will the defence of Francis Douglas Memorial College hold them in good stead? Those questions will be answered in the next few minutes here with live action from the CNI here on Whakaata Māori. The referee will bring us back to centre field. They know all too well that the clock is somewhat the enemy as we speak. 21 and in possession in Putukaro, and he gives the ball across here to Cruz Mālo, who will kick to the far side of the field.
Ko te hoariri tātou mai I ēnei miniti whakamutunga ko te karaka. Te karaka e tohua maina kei te nimiti haere. Te wā. Unfortunately, just over 2 to play. I may have left their run a little bit too late.
It would seem. But strange things can happen in sport. Either way, hats off to both of the school communities who travelled. Well, for the Francis Douglas squad who travelled, certainly. In possession with it, Whanganui Collegiate as the big boys come rumbling up through the middle. The tackle's made by Big Vander, is in jersey 19. Short side play. The boys in white on the roll this time. Making good meterage there. The referee's keeping a good eye on proceedings. Back it comes, into the hands, cut out ball through Malo. Malo holds it up, he'll take it to ground. There's support coming in through the form of James Old, but there is a penalty that will go across to Francis Douglas Memorial College. At this stage of the game, you can sense that...
That's not the referee's whistle, is it? It's another indication that school continues. Some of these boys here in Whanganui have to go back to class.
Well, we've seen schools where they have been enjoying the lunchtime games, but not everyone apparently is able to go out and total the squad. 21-12, round 5. And, well, they continue to battle away, both these teams. Here's the throw-in from the far side of the field for FDMC.
Not straight. Titaha, te whiu.
More used to saying run DMC than FDMC. But anyway, Francis Douglas Memorial College. And look at this ball. It's bounced up. And Nelson Roller through the hands, down the short side. Scrambling defence this time. It's on Ashworth as he delivers it. Butukoro has the football. Taken in nicely. Charlie Maben sets it up. Centre field. Still wanting to get across the line. Why wouldn't they? Little hold up. Holmes is drawing towards touch, and ultimately Francis Douglas Memorial College are solid on their defence. Wonderful game of rugby here today in the round 5 fixture. But it will be Whanganui. He'll be kicking towards touch here, I suspect. Player down the back play. Rupert Smith's going across to check on the welfare of his teammate.
The credit must go to Whanganui Collegiate. Never stopped competing, Dale. Even when they found themselves behind on the scoreboard, they continued to fight for every metre and pushed right through to their end of the final whistle. As we see again, another example of a pick and go and opportunity route down on the right side was certainly a match built on physicality. Strong defensive moments of quality from both teams.
Yeah, have to agree with what you say, Moiho. Tēnā koe. As we set in for what might be one of the last efforts of this 70-minute game here today. Throwing duties, William Gibbs. There we go. Into the middle of the line out. So they have the football. Be wonderful to see Whanganui get across the line here, but, well, we've got other things to say about the Francis Douglas Memorial College lads. Again, holding their heads high. On defence. Standout player here today, Scott. Been wonderful on defence with 2 tries as well. Here's Whanganui Collegiate. We've got plenty of supporters here who want them, willing them across the line here in the last dying moments of this fixture. Couple of runaway tries there, undoing really, close to the line.
Whanganui, te piro whakamutunga. Ko pau te wā ki te referee. Engari, advantage kei te tuara tonu a Whanganui. James Old tēnei. Ha tahi anō ia ka whai piro. Whanganui, he mea whakamana i te poraka. As the clock stops again, another one's going to go to the Paihara. Te ipu para rānei. Referee's just getting frustrated. Aha ko ka kia, tana poraka. Positive vibes only. Te Maia Wakanisau choosing to tap and go. Kei reira, Namarima, Oliver Crawford not letting the ball go to ground. Bueno. E pērā ana te otinga atu ko Seremaia Wagani Sau tērā. Kua whai piro I tēnei miniti whakamutunga. O tēnei whakataetai e te iwi Whanganui I a Whanganui Collegiate School ki a FDMC kei te piki te tatauranga. So we have another look at his quick tap, knowing that he is certainly capable of finding the white stripe.
Oh, absolutely. Sinamaya has been there or thereabouts right throughout the game, and he'll take that as reward, but they'll still be disappointed because they're not going to win this one. They'll run themselves out of time. Conversion attempt here from Nico McDougall in better field position than the last time around, and looking to add a couple of extra points to the tally. And this one too slides out to the right-hand side of the uprights. Wonderful to have you with us as the curtain comes down on this one. 21-17. And it's Francis Douglas Memorial College who take the win. Hard-earned 21 points to 17 as well. It looked as though FDMC had control when they opened up that two-try advantage in the second half, but Collegiate showed tremendous character to fight their way back into the contest.
Certainly, now the final scoreline reflects just how competitive the match was. Whanganui Collegiate pushed right to the end and kept the pressure on until the final whistle. Full credit to both teams where FDMC were clinical when opportunities presented themselves. However, those points proved crucial in the end. Congratulations, e hoa mā kia Francis Douglas Memorial College, kua puta a ihu I tēnei whiringa whakataetai CNI Whanganui 17, Francis Douglas, rua tikau mātahi. Kaua koutou haere tawhiti, he kēmu anō kei mua I te aroaro tātou mau. Got tomorrow, Tauranga, up against Rotorua.
Yeah, 21-17. A fine game.
As we have a
Let's
look at
some of the highlights. Let's have a squizzy at them and how they unfolded through the course of today's action. Great to have you with us. Let's have a look at how it all panned out. And firstly, here's the run from the number 10. The ball has popped up here. Heavy alive Francis Douglas Memorial College. Surging run this time as well from the 12, Whangali. And the turnaround on the far side of the field. This is the first of the tries from a darting run. And Flynn Scott, an outstanding game today. A couple of perfect defensive efforts as well. But Flynn was the Johnny on the spot, if you will. Look at this beautiful run as well. This is Whangali through a couple of dummies and was able to take it in. At that stage, it was 14-0. And then Scott was able to do some wonderful work. Look how he jarred that ball, then was able to pick it up and show a clean pair of heels, peeled away the meters, chomping it up as he sprinted downfield. A wonderful conclusion to what was a fine defensive play, and he turned it into try number 2. This is Cruz Marlaw weaving some magic as he cuts from left to right. Eventually he was cut down and then rewarded for their efforts from close range as the home team, Whanganui, able to get out and get across the line to give more respectability to the scoreline. You can see how that came about. This is Marlaw. Gets the ball across through fullback. And chimed in and eventually claiming that try as well was Rupert Smith. The last of the scoring action coming through Olds this time around. And he deserves some mention as well, James. He had a big game. And wrapping up the scoring was Seremaia Wagana Sau. So 4 points separating the teams at full time. And I guess that margin really tells the story. While Francis Douglas Memorial College take the victory, both sides leave the field having contributed to what was an excellent contest of schoolboy rugby, and we hope that you enjoyed it. From me, Dale, and of course Moiho, wishing you well. Thanks to all of the connections and the sponsors as they help to bring the action to you this Wednesday afternoon. Thanks to Whakata MāORI for celebrating the best of rangatahi sport, and our sponsors who contribute to the broadcast. To all of you, wishing you well for the afternoon ahead. From me, Dale, and from Moiho, husband, from Whanganui Collegiate, we wish you well. 21-17, Francis Douglas Memorial College winners over Whanganui Collegiate in our coverage here on Whakata MāORI today. Mauri ora kia tātou, tēnā koutou, hei konei rā.
That is tough. Kei aku nui, kei aku rahi, anei rā, a haka feels.
Else just make sure that everyone knows who we are.
Te whāinga matua, kia rangatira te tū, kia Whanganui te tū.
You hear my brother say, stop, stop, stop.
I want to win. I want to win. Let's go! Anei a haka feels, te mihi atu nei.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass up.